Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, welcome back to another video. This video we are going to look at IELTS writing task 2, one particular essay type, agree, disagree, which a lot of students are confused about. In this video, I'm going to clear each and everything. We'll start off with task description, what actually is required or expected out of you. Then we'll move on to the marking criteria, what the examiner is actually going to look for while evaluating your response. After that, we'll have a look at a template or a few phrases which you can use as it is in any type of essay. And then I'll be writing one essay along with you, and I'll show you how you have to structure, how you have to use your ideas and make body paragraphs and answer the response properly. So without any further delays, let's get into the video. If you do have any doubts along the way, post them in the comment section and I'll try to answer each and everything. Let's get going. So I think you all can see my screen now. IELTS writing task 2, it is agree, disagree essay. What we are going to look at, we are going to look at your marking criteria, then your structure, then we are going to look at a proven template or a structure, and then we are going to look at a few common mistakes. What is this task? IELTS writing task 2, as all of you know, will require you to write an essay between 250 to 400 words. You'll have 40 minutes for this particular task. You can have up to 5 different types of essays. And what is challenging is to identify which type of essay it is. How do you identify whether this is an agree disagree essay, or to what extent do you agree or disagree? That's a different type of essay. Now, these two essay types, a lot of students are confused about. How do you identify agree or disagree? With statements like this. Do you agree or disagree with this statement? Do you agree or disagree with this point of view? Do you agree or disagree? Which opinion do you agree with and why? Do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? So any of these phrases along with the essay prompt, you have to write agree and disagree essay. I'll tell you whether you have to write both the sides or only one-sided essay. This is how your answer sheet is going to look like when you take the paper-based test, not the computer-based. So if you're taking the paper-based test, make sure you take a printout of this and practice using this only, because it will make it very easy for you to practice whenever you practice, and it will make it very easy for you when you go and take the exam. All right, marking criteria. I've explained this in depth in few of my videos. In this video, I'll be just giving you a brief and will telling you to the point what you need to take care of. Task achievement basically means the essay prompt or the essay question they have given you, have you answered it properly? Sometimes what happen, an essay will have 3 different parts, A, B, and C. If you just answer A and B, you don't address this, you are going to lose points in task achievement. Plus, you need to make sure you write more than 250 words, but don't write too much. I'll say somewhere around 300 words are fine. 290, 300, 310, 320, you are good to go. You have to address everything, whatever has been asked to you. You have to follow the right format or structure, and then you have to make sure you write around 300 words. Plus, you need to make sure you have proper ideas and you support your ideas with explanation and examples, which we are going to show you in the structure. So basically, task achievement means that you are writing what you have been asked to and you're supporting your ideas as well. Next, lexical resources. Basically, your vocabulary, you need to make sure you use academic words, formal words. Do not use informal words, words such as for example, we normally in our daily life we use the word like again and again. I do many activities like swimming. Don't say like. I take, I undertake, or I perform many activities, or I prefer to go for many activities such as. Instead of like, use such as. A bit more academic and formal. Avoid informal words. Do not use contractions, can't, don't. Do not use slang language, wanna, gonna, I wanna do this. No, I want to do this. This is more of your formal test. You have to make sure you use academic or formal language in writing. So no contractions, no slang language, only academic words. Plus, you have to make sure you demonstrate that you have a good hold over your vocabulary. Don't repeat the same word again and again. Use synonyms wherever possible. Avoid repetition. So avoid repetition and formal language. Next, we have got your grammatical range and accuracy. First, grammatical range means you use a variety of sentence structures. You don't just write simple sentences all the way or complex sentences all the way. You have to mix and match everything. So we'll start with simple sentence, then complex sentence, and then compound, interrogative. So you have to mix each and everything. The structure which I'm going to give you will help you with grammatical range. Accuracy means sentences you are framing, the structure you are writing, the sentences you're writing, anything you're writing should be grammatically correct. Any grammatical mistake or any grammatical error is going to be penalized under your grammatical range and accuracy. And last but not the least is your coherence and cohesion. Coherence and cohesion means flow of your essay, means your ideas are connected. A native speaker can read the essay properly without any kind of hesitations or without any kind of lose of track or going off track, and then your sentences are interlinked. How do you show the connection between your sentences or your paragraphs? By using phrases, by using linkers, by using pronouns, by using connectors. So for example, if you have to refer me, right, I'm talking about myself. Varun is a good boy, then you won't say Varun plays cricket, Varun plays tennis. Varun is a good boy, he plays cricket, also he plays tennis. So something like that. So you have to avoid using one word again and again. Use pronouns, use connectors to move from one sentence to another or one paragraph to another. I'll give you phrases which you can use, which will 120% boost your coherence and cohesion as well. So task achievement, answer each and everything. Make sure you support your ideas with proper examples and explanation. Make sure to get full points out of your grammatical range and accuracy. You use varieties and variety of sentence structure, and everything is accurate. And after that, you have to make sure that in order to get your coherence and cohesion perfect, you need to make sure you use connectors, linkers, and you don't just repeat one word again and again, which will also help you with your lexical resources. So if you follow this 100%, you are going to boost your score. Now let's move on to the structure. What structure do we need to follow in agree disagree type of essay, and how do you write one agree disagree essay? Let me show you what I have got for you today. So as I've explained you here, lexical resources, vocabulary, flow, and then accuracy and range. Task achievement, coherence, cohesion, lexical resources, and accuracy. Be very careful with your spellings as well. Don't mix UK and US spellings. And for your grammatical range and accuracy, be very careful with full stops, commas, question mark as well. Use active and passive voice both, and be careful with your tense as well. So that was the scoring or marking criteria. Now we have got structure of the essay. Remember this thing, for agree or disagree essay, they have not asked us to what extent do you agree. They have simply asked us that whether you agree or you disagree. So it should be 100% approach, means one-sided essay. Either you'll agree or you'll disagree. You can't do both of these. Remember this thing. You'll make 4 paragraphs. First paragraph will be your introduction. Second, body paragraph 1, where you'll explain one reason of of the side you're taking. Body paragraph 2, second reason or second argument of the side you're favoring, and then we'll come on to your conclusion. So 2 to 3 sentences in introduction, 4 here, 4 here, and 2 here. You can write 5 as well here, but 4 are fine as well. First sentence will be your paraphrasing, or you have to paraphrase your essay topic. Second sentence is optional. You can use it, you cannot use it, where you write general statement about the topic. And third statement, as in every introduction, you will write the thesis statement, means you'll clear your stand, what side you are taking. Body paragraph 1, you'll start with opening sentence, you'll introduce your idea. In second sentence, you'll explain it, then you'll give an example, and then you'll conclude it. Same here, you will start with an idea, then you'll explain it, you'll give an example, and then you'll conclude it. Conclusion will be 2 sentences. Now let's have a look at the essay topic for the day. Public libraries should provide books and not waste their limited resources on expensive high-tech media such as software, DVDs, and videos. Do you agree or disagree? Now, first of all, we need to understand the two sides of the argument. First side is public libraries should provide books, means they should focus on books and should not waste their capital or resources or money on things like software, videos, and DVD. If you agree, means you're saying Yes, they should focus on books. If you disagree, means they should focus on high-tech media. Let's see how we have to write the introduction. You can start with any of these phrases. In the modern world, it is often argued that, and now over here, after this, you'll just paraphrase the essay prompt. I'll show you how. Whether public libraries should spend on books or spend on high tech or invest in high tech media such as DVDs and softwares is a controversial issue. This is currently a contentious argument whether universities or libraries should spend on books or DVDs. So you can use any of these phrases. Everything is working, is tried and tested, and that's why we're giving out it to you. Then we have got our second sentence, which is thesis. In my opinion, libraries should spend their money on high-tech media instead of books, as this will lead to more practical benefits in the real world. I strongly agree with this idea and believe that public libraries should be focusing more of the resources towards books instead of softwares, or softwares instead of books, as this will provide more benefits in the distant future. You can use any of these phrases as well. Now see what we have got. Now, what are the main words which we have to use? Public libraries, books, limited resources, expensive high-tech media, software, DVD, video. So I always underline these so that it is easy for me to include and answer each and every aspect of the question or essay prompt. In the modern world, it is often argued that, see, I don't have an alternative of public libraries at the moment, so I'll just use it. Because being practical, if you go for the exam, you won't be able to find that easily an alternative or synonym for this particular word. Should spend instead of waste limited resources, I've used spend on books rather than investing the little capital. Limited resources, we have used little capital. On advanced technology, instead of expensive media, advanced technology such as softwares and videos. I don't have any alternative for software and videos, right? So in the modern world, it is often argued that public libraries should spend on books rather than investing the little capital in advanced technology such as software and videos. Whether public libraries should invest their see resources, funds, in catering. Catering means providing. Catering more books or focus more on costly technology, expensive, costly. Costly technology, including videos and DVDs, is a controversial issue. So this is an introduction as well. This is an introduction as well. You can use either. Thesis statement. In my opinion, this is from the template. Libraries should focus more on present day technology. High tech media I've replaced with present day technology, including software and videos, as this will lead to more practical benefits in the real world. So my side is they should be spending on high-tech media instead of books. I strongly agree. This is another thesis. I've just given you an alternative. I strongly agree with this idea and believe that libraries should allocate more resources, put more resources, allocate more resources towards the advanced media, including software, videos, and DVDs, as compared to books, as this will provide more benefits in the distant future. So I made it very clear that yes, I am on the side that they should be spending money on technology rather than books, as it will have more benefits. So first sentence, I've just used the template and paraphrased the topic, and then I've given my thesis. We are done with introduction. Now we'll come on to body paragraph one. In first sentence, I'll introduce my idea, then explain it, then give an example, and then close it. How do you write the first sentence? You can write, first of all, on the one hand, one of the key reasons behind my agreement is that, first and foremost, in the first place. Second sentence, you have to explain your idea. To elaborate this further, to clarify, to substantiate, to explain this further, to elucidate, you can use any of these linkers or phrases, but I always ask my students that try to make a complex sentence when you explain things, because we have to use variety of sentence structure in order to fulfill the requirement of grammatical range and accuracy. Then we'll write an example. For instance, to cite an example, the best example to illustrate the dash could be a good example in this scenario. And then we'll conclude the paragraph. Now, because BP1 and BP2 are in a flow, means we are not contradicting anything. because we're taking only one side, right? So we can use any of these words or phrases to start or to write or to structure body paragraph two. If it would have been other side, you would have used words like on the other hand. Now, because we are writing in the same flow, let's say if we are talking advantages of something, in the second body paragraph as well, we'll talk advantages, so we can use any of these. So what we have got in body paragraph one. Firstly, the key reason behind my agreement is that. So the primary reason why I'm saying they should be spending on technology is that as the internet is on the rise is a very important phrase. Try to use it. Technology nowadays is easily accessible from any part of the world without requiring a physical presence. So my idea is they should be expanding on technology because of internet is expanding, and technology is available or accessible from any part of the world without requiring, you don't have to be physically present. To elaborate this further, this will not only boost knowledge among the general public. So first thing, if they spend on technology, audience or people can be or will be able to access the books or knowledge from any part of the world, and this will not only boost knowledge among the general public but will also save their time in traveling. They will also, one reason is it will increase the knowledge, and second is it will save the time in traveling, which they can spend studying the material available via software, DVDs, and videos. See, I've again referred to what was asked in the essay prompt so that I don't miss anything. Now, what we have given here, internet can make everything accessible from any part of the world. This will boost the knowledge plus will save the time. For instance, a survey conducted in 2006 by the government in the United States reveals that students spend more than half of their daily time traveling to the libraries. So, a survey conducted shows us or tells us or reveals that students they spend half of their daily time in traveling. So, what do I mean by this? Because if they'll spend in technology, this will go down, because I have told you about time traveling over here. So, example for the same, therefore, the availability of advanced software in the libraries will enhance efficiency. First thing, they will enhance efficiency and save time, which otherwise would be wasted in commuting. So traveling I've replaced with commuting here. So internet will boost knowledge plus will save time. An example that students waste most of their time traveling. Therefore, if they invest in technology, they will save time and libraries will be able to operate efficiently. We are done with BP1 where we have explained our idea one. Now we'll move on to body paragraph two. Secondly, or you can also say another reason for my credence towards this, or another reason why I am in favor of software is, and then you can explain it. Secondly, providing software. Remember, there's no word called softwares. We also always say software. Software, DVDs, and videos instead of books will be an environmentally friendly option. We often, as a non-native speaker, myself as well, and a lot of you probably, we always say environmental friendly. The correct way or the right way of saying this particular phrase is environmentally friendly. Secondly, providing software, DVDs, and videos instead of books will be an environmentally friendly option. To explain or to elucidate, this will not only reduce. So, second reason is why I'm saying they should be spending on technology, because it will help to save the environment. To explain this, this will not only reduce the stress on the planet. Stress on the planet means when you cut down trees, there's a lot of pressure on the resources. So this will not only reduce the stress on planet and trees for paper, but will also prevent. So not only, but also not only reduce the stress or pressure on Earth, but will also prevent deforestation, which will improve the quality of life on Earth. The best example of this notion or this scenario is the United Kingdom, where focus on ebooks. Now see, I've used another word. Ebooks instead of physical books reduced deforestation to a greater extent. So second reason is environmentally friendly option will reduce the stress plus will help to reduce deforestation. UK is a good example. When they focus on ebooks, their deforestation went down. Thus, the shift from books to other mediums. Now, instead of using DVDs again and again, I've just used other mediums here, will greatly influence human life with great efficacy and efficiency. Any positive context, I always say use this with great efficacy and efficiency. This will 100% boost your band score. So we are done with a body paragraph 2, as simple and easy as that. And then we'll move on to conclusion, two sentence conclusion. To conclude, in conclusion, to encapsulate, to taking everything into consideration. Therefore, hence, so, thus. To conclude, now in conclusion, you don't really have to add any new idea. You have to just conclusion is basically the summary of your BP1 and BP2. You just need to readdress or restate whatever you have discussed in BP1 and BP2. In BP1, we discussed about time. In BP2, we discussed about environment. Now let's see if we have got something here. To conclude, in order to save time, promote efficiency, and protect the environment, public libraries must shift their focus from books to modern day facilities, including DVDs, movies, and other software. This will enhance the quality of human life in all aspects without causing any harm to the environment. In conclusion, public libraries should invest their resources in movies, DVDs, and software instead of books in order to improve productivity, save time, and environment. See, we have to tell the same thing that yes, public libraries should be moving towards e-books instead of physical books. Why? Because I've given three reasons: time here, efficiency here, environment here. In order to improve productivity or efficiency, save time and environment, which will lead to the overall betterment of the society. This will also help to preserve the limited resources on the planet without causing any harm. This you can use in most of environment related essay types. All right, we are done. Now, what we have done, see, in the beginning, 3 to 4 minutes, read the essay prompt and take which side you are on. You are on ebooks, write advantages of books or ebooks over books. First, you will be able to save time. Second, it will protect the environment. You will be more productive. They will be cheap. They will be cost effective. One idea explain here, second idea explain here. First sentence, paraphrase the topic. Second sentence, write the thesis statement. Conclusion, first sentence, just summarize one idea and second idea from here, and then give one statement like this. You are done. I hope this way of writing agree disagree essay type was easy. You don't have to stress. Please don't overcomplicate. Don't overthink too much. Don't complicate things. Stick to one particular thing. What you have to do, you have to address the topic, right? Read it, underline the keywords, and get some ideas. You have 3 to 4 ideas, 2 to 3 ideas. What you need to do is write your first sentence where you paraphrase the topic, then thesis statement, BP1, idea number 1, explain it, example, conclusion. Idea number 2 in BP2, explain it, example, conclusion. And in your conclusion, what you need to do is you need to first sentence, in the first sentence, what you need to do is you need to just wrap up or summarize whatever you have discussed the ideas in BP1 and BP2, and then final statement, give any suggestion or any prediction you would like to mention. And that is how you write your IELTS writing task to agree, disagree essay type. If you think the video was helpful, do let me know in the comment section, and please do like, share, and subscribe. I will give my 100% to keep on bringing. I'll try to bring as much content as possible, as accurate as possible, just to make sure a lot of you get your desired band score in the very first go. If you need any help, feel free to contact us on these numbers, or you can visit our website as well. Do let me know which task you find difficult, which task you have a hard time with, which task or topic you want me to cover in the coming videos, and I'll give my 100% to help you out. That's it from this video. Please make sure you share it with your friends as well, and do subscribe and stay tuned and connected. I am going to bring a lot more content to make sure you get your desired score in the shortest period of time. Varun from Language Academy. I'll see you very soon. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Stay safe and keep on practicing. If I've done it, you can do it as well.